revisit alleged 70 billion naira fraud case against Matawale, EFCC says. Oh boy, this is new release. Oh, I'm sure following the ruling of Zamfara State upholding Lawal Dauda as the authentic governor of the state, okay, from the PDP. I know that because of the power that Matawale was pulling from the federal, and again the case being in the court, the EFCC case against him that was instituted by the sitting governor was put on hold. Now, with that case being concluded today at the Supreme Court, upholding Dauda Lawal as the authentic governor of the state, Matawale has lost in that case, and his petition has been thrown away. Following that, now EFCC is waking up to say they are revisiting the 70 billion naira fraud case against him, and Matawale will be in for a long haul. I just hope that case will be properly dealt with. Okay. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, has said it will reinvestigate the alleged 70 billion naira fraud case against the Minister of State for Defense, Bello Matawale, stemming from his time as governor of Zamfara State between 2019 and 2023. So the assurance came in response to a protest by youths under the aegis of the Zamfara Alternative Forum, ZAF, who stormed the EFCC headquarters in Abuja on Friday, demanding the probe's resumption. So Wilson Wajuren, the EFCC acting director of public affairs, addressed the protesters, commending their peaceful approach and assuring them that nobody is above the law under the commission's watch. So he confirmed that EFCC chairman Ola Olukoyede had reviewed all high-profile cases upon assuming office, and the one involving Matawale would be no exception. So this case will be revisited because EFCC believes that no case should be swept under the rug, Wajuren said. So if our investigation establishes wrongdoing, we will proceed with the matter. ZAF, Zamfara Alternative Forum, spokesperson Mahmoud Abubakar urged the anti-graft agency to continue the investigation, citing potential public funds mismanagement during Matawale's governorship. So he commended President Bola Tinubu's stance against corruption, citing the recent suspension of the minister Beta Edu for similar allegations. We urge the FCC to revisit the corruption case of Bello Matawale, who is accused of embezzling 70 billion naira, the protest letter stated. So the case dates back to May 2023, when the EFCC announced its investigation into Matawale for alleged monumental corruption, award of phantom contracts, and diversion of over 70 billion naira. So according to the commission, the funds sourced as a loan for local government projects were allegedly diverted through proxies and contractors receiving payments for unexecuted work. Oh boy. So the companies confirmed that they did not render any service to Zamfara State, but were allegedly directed to convert the monies paid to them into United States dollars, hard currency, and return them to the state governor through some of his commissioners, notably the commissioners in charge of finance and local government affairs, the letter added. Oh boy. So now this Zamfara Alternative Forum, they are youths of Zamfara. They stormed Abuja EFCC headquarters to demand for investigation of Matawale over the alleged diversion of 70 billion naira that was meant for the state. So I think from what EFCC is saying here, they are ready to revisit all cases, especially high-profile cases, and that the new EFCC chairman, Olukoyede, has reviewed all high-profile cases when he resumed office this time around, and all of these cases will be treated, and Matawale's case will not be an exception. So with the way things are, Matawale is in for a long haul. Okay, his case is obviously going to be looked into, and almost all those governors, they stole hell. I'm telling you, so their matter will not just end like that. I'm pretty sure their matter will not just end like that. Okay, so with the way things are, obviously Matawale is in for another round of investigation. Okay, somebody's writing here, Ganuje's case in court. How I wish we will have men who are prepared to change things for good. Abi Gandola, all these cases against contractors, fraud using contractors in the state, all of those need to be looked into. Because Ganduje, that is an APC chairman, does not give him immunity over all those cases, I'm sure. So those cases will come up. And as I say, you have a job to do in Kogi on the governor and a former governor of that same state. Kogi State, present governor and the past governor before this present governor, all of them need to be investigated. I hope this EFCC will have what it takes to investigate all these matters, because the way it is, the people are going to be overwhelmed with corruption cases. Almost every facet of Nigeria, there is a corruption case, one corruption case or the other. Okay, some say this country is finished. Not be smart, you know. This country is truly finished. We have criminals in power. We have criminals who are looting with impunity, without any fear of God at all, even if they don't fear man. Yeah? Wow. And then the last person here says the protest is timely, in line with international best practices of citizens to express their displeasure at failure of leaders to deliver the dividends in line with the social contract responsibility. Okay, so somebody said that the other protest demanding the investigation of Matawale is very, very timely, and I think that's exactly what the EFCC personnel is also saying, that they will definitely investigate all cases, especially all high-profile cases, and they will not leave any stone unturned. So with the way things are, Matawale is going to be invited very soon to the EFCC for questioning and for interrogation, following his loss in court. Leaving the now the governor of the state now, Dauda Lawal, as the authentic governor of the state. Oh boy! So now, I'm sure every Nigerian will be happy if this man is investigated. Bello Matawale, because all the fraud activity that he did in that state is on record, and thank God the governor has all of those records, pulling him out of PDP now. Out of APC. So thank you for listening, and let's have a comment over Bello Matawale's EFCC case that is to be resumed.